Hi guys, Joe James here from iContent. Just another video, just to try and impart a bit of wisdom across. Hopefully these help. So I've recently written a blog about standing out online. We often get asked that question, or we get that inferred in meetings with customers about how they can stand out online. So my take on that is, yes, I understand that there's a lot of people, a lot of businesses out there that like yours, that offer the products and services that you do, but no one's like your team and you. So therefore, are we asking how do we stand out online, or are we saying if you feel like you need to out online, or you're not standing out online, have you looked at your brand properly? Have you understood who you are and what you want to say online, or is it just kind of a stock approach? And that sort of goes into your sales strategy as well. So, for example, you might adopt a lot of sales techniques that are proven out there, paid search, telemarketing, but does it suit the brand? Does it suit your message? Does it suit who you are, or does it jar against it? So, for example, with telemarketing, it works. It's proven to work. It works across a lot of markets and products and services. But me personally, who I am, it doesn't match me. What do I mean by that? Well, I value people's personal space. I'm not saying telemarketing doesn't. I'm saying this is my take on it. I value people's space and their time. So, can I ever create a situation where a phone call from me to someone who I don't know and they're not expecting the call, that can that ever be genuine for me? Can it ever suit the narrative that I have, the way I sell my products and services? And the answer is no. I can never make that how I would be in person, and therefore I don't choose to use it. It doesn't mean that we might not adopt it in the future, but I'm talking about me personally. It means that a lot of people use techniques to keep people on the phone, open questions, that kind of stuff, and that will all work, and that's all fine. There's plenty of customers out there that would probably pick up the phone and go, "Oh, I hadn't thought of that," and buy the service. But it's just me personally. So it's really about understanding. Yes, the market is saturated in a lot of different areas. Paid search, for example, you'll see that a lot of people are bidding on the same keywords that you're bidding on. There's loads of tips and tricks that I can impart and probably will do over the next few weeks or months about how you can make your ads stand out, your content stand out, your website stand out. But this video and the blog really is about sort of question yourself. Think about is it a case that if you have a brand, you are obviously unique, your team is unique, and how you are is unique. So does your brand match that? Does your website match that? Does your content match that? Are you sitting there thinking, this all seems okay, but it's just not me. It doesn't feel, I'm not proud of the site or the content that I broadcast. It's kind of okay and what other people do. And that can leave you feeling like you don't stand out. That can leave you feeling like you're just in a pot full of a lot of other people sort of scrapping around for customers. So if you again revisit, and we say this a lot, and some of you might be thinking, oh, they're talking about it again, but it's true. Defining your brand, defining your customer, defining who you are, it's a difficult process because you have to match who you are and how you sell and buy, and how your customers sell and buy, and how you broadcast content, with just that, with who you are. So adopting other people's sales processes, even if they're proven and tested, may not work for you because you haven't got the essence of who you are in there. So revisit the brand. Is it who you are? Is your site how you would sell, how you would be in person? Is what you're saying what you would say in person? Does telemarketing or other sales channels actually match who you are? If you're an architect, for example, with quite a high price ticket item, if you like, is paid search really that way forward? Do people buy that way? Are you, spending money in getting into someone's buying process that's never literally going to click and call you and buy? They're just researching around. So isn't it not better, for example, to put content on your site that draws people in about specific topics and narratives that they're thinking about, straight to your site, and then they have a look around and maybe they'll contact you. So that's it from me. Have a look at the blog. The link's in the description. And it's just about, again, revisiting it all. Don't do, or I advise not to do what everyone else does unless it matches you and who you are and the brand. Select the content you provide, select how your website looks, select, you're the brand that really identifies who you are, and then the sales strategy will come. And therefore, you're not saying, how do we stand out online? You're saying, we do stand out online because of these things, and that will permeate through everything you do. So again, I hope that helps. The videos aren't always comfortable for me, but I like to impart wisdom. If with the experience that I have, I've had sort of 15, 20 years in the game, so hopefully I've got bits and bobs that help you out. If you want to give us a shout and have a chat with us about anything online, do. We're a friendly bunch, and we don't bite, and there's no hard sell. Okay, guys, thanks a lot.